2019 season on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Mark
Oh,
Ingram.
okay. So we have Cleveland versus Baltimore. I just remembered,
As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking
even
on
though
the
I made everything.
Baltimore Ravens. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks.
Let's see how this game goes.
MFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking.
So the 2-1 Ravens go against the 3-0 Browns. All right. So this is basically undefeated versus team hoping to put their first loss. So this is basically last game. The Tennessee Titans were 2-1. They wanted to beat the Falcons. Falcons were 3-0. They wanted to keep their undefeated streak. So now we get to see the Browns at Ravens. The Browns want to stay undefeated. The Ravens want to put their first loss and gain up the board to go to 3-1, tied with the Browns, and actually surpass the Browns in the power rankings if they do beat the Browns in this game. So yeah, there's a lot to it. The Falcons stay as one of the top teams. Packers choked, honestly though. I feel so bad for the Packers. But you guys also gotta remember, you were playing a backup quarterback, so... You were playing Jamie Spencer, right? And the Ravens will get the ball. Who's 26? I feel like 26 is a custom-made character.
Out come the Ravens, led by the leading rusher amongst quarterbacks in 2018.
Oh, Lamar leading rush.
Now Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. They honestly don't. We still got Antonio Gates on this team. And Evan Bax.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. He'll get about
Ingram took him down.
Out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens.
We get the Ravens. Ooh, Eric Bloom right there too. Antonio Brown, yeah. Christian Kirk, of course. Lamar Jackson looking to pass. Got, I believe that's Antonio Gates. Yes, that is. 84. Turn it. Yes, sir. What's wrong with turn it? We got the Browns defense, all right. Bet. We look at the backs. Denzel Ward, Demarius Randall, Greedy Williams. Yes, sir.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
What is it? Is it Tyrell Turnip? I think it is. Jackson's pass wadded, or tipped, I mean. Incomplete.
So the defense able to get off the field here on
4th and 5.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's
yeah, dude, Browns always have a solid defense. They have a solid team all in general with Myles Garrett, too. And on offense, they have OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb. That's a solid offense right there. I feel like the Browns, like I said, are going to go on top on this one. They're going to go to 4-0 with the Falcons.
Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And speaking of Baker Mayfield, he hasn't thrown an interception this whole season. He only has 2 touchdowns, but he hasn't thrown an interception. That's the good part. And that's Kareem. They also have Kareem Hunt. That's also another thing. They have Kareem Hunt. Yeah, exactly. Now we get the offensive line, the backs and receiver. David Njoku, another one.
Receiver Odell Beckham Jr. after the trade from the New York Giants to the Cleveland Browns. How will he mesh with his new quarterback, Baker Mayfield?
Mayfield looking at the pass. Got a man, I believe. That's Njoku, like I was just talking about.
That's good for a Cleveland first down at 11-yard pick.
So the first team to get a first down in this game, and that would be the Cleveland Browns. Baker Mayfield, hand off to Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt getting another first down as he takes it to the 49-yard line.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to
Dude, Kareem Hunt is still a good factor. Maybe I got the Browns for him. You won't get any. Oh, you'll probably start, but you won't do much. Njoku with the reception. They're not much of a pass-to-receiver team either. As you can see in real life, too. We got the Ravens defense here. Deion Hill, bro. Deion Hill. And Kareem Hunt. Like I said, Jason Recker, like in the early streams last week for week 3, Jason Recker and Jeremy Gomez get so much receptions. It's crazy. And the pass is incomplete. Deion Hill looked like he was about to intercept that, but he doesn't. And Jeremy Gomez is only 87, so you'd be in his spot.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown's back deep to get the ball.
I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown.
19-yard line, not bad.
Now the Baltimore offense.
Here comes the Baltimore Ravens out again. We need another corner out there.
I know that these are professional athletes.
Not really. It's not your corners that are doing bad. It's more of your inside area.
I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing. If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to
You can
play.
demand a trade or just ask Evan to release you.
Affect you in a negative way. That's what all the guys are looking for.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
If Evan doesn't release you, then demand a trade.
All game long. They catch it, you tackle it,
That's your options. You can ask for a release, and then you can demand for a trade. The thing about it is, the thing I was talking about earlier with Salem demanding a trade, that the thing about demanding a trade is that they can get something out of it. But Adrian didn't want to trade him, so he didn't ask for anything. No, you're not demanding a release. You're just asking a release. That's not demanding. You're saying, can I please be released? Demanding a release, you can just go straight to me and you can say, I want off this team. And Gates will be brought down from a face mask. Yeah, there's a difference. Just asking your FO for release is not demanding. It's just asking if you want to. If you want to just get out of the team. Or ask, I don't know what I'm saying. Asking for a release is just asking to if he took it off. Yeah, understandable. I was kind of putting it in weird ways. Lamar, hand off to Ingram, and Ingram's able to run it up, and he will be getting to the 13. Looked like he was about to score there, but the Cleveland Browns don't give up, apparently.
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes.
Ingram is shifty. He's an old shifty guy. That's why they picked up Eric Bloom, I believe. Because Ingram's very old. He's pretty sure he's 32 or something like that. 32, 33.
Ingram again, a first down
and
he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Well, look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line?
Hey. We don't talk about Frank Gore, all right? Frank Gore is my guy. He's a beast mode. He goes beast mode.
No score after
Even though he's not even our starting quarterback. Or starting running back, I mean. Yeah, quarterback. Frank Gore at quarterback. 9-9 overall, guys. Can't forget Adrian Peterson, yes sir. I'm pretty sure he's still on Redskins in this.
On second down, Ingram. Only about a
Is he on Redskins or no? He got switched to Lions before the season started.
Now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Lamar looking to pass. Got a man. That'll be gain of 2 on the play. 4th and 3.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when
For some reason, my mic wasn't
excited. It's not the right
Alright.
word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1%.
The Ravens only get 3 with in the red zone. It's not really good if you only get 3.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The thing about it is that Ravens team is a running team. Cardinals team is a running team, even though they have most of their plays are passes, but they're a running team. Packers, they're an air raid team, but they only pass to some of the wide, like Devontae Adams and Jimmy Graham. And that's a face mask. Oh no, holding, what? Oh, alrighty. What else? Seahawks are a running team. You might have the receivers to be a passing team, but you aren't a passing team. Your scheme is to run. Yeah, that's literally the only people they pass to. Graham and Adams. And Chubb is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost to 3.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's, yeah, your scheme is what your team is like what your team does most. Your scheme is West Coast, which is running, ground and pound type team style. That's why Ingram fits your scheme. Cardinals, actually, I believe Ryan switched it over to air raid so the wide receivers get a lot of more passes and stuff. And that's a reception. Ooh, Higgins right there.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
What a catch.
Yeah.
One-handed, and I'm starting to
The Cardinals switched it to air raid, so now they get deep passes and stuff going crazy. The wide receivers get so many receptions. Kind of funny because Jason Recker is their fastest wide receiver. Now it's crazy to see because Jason Recker has gone 3 straight games with a deep pass completed for a touchdown. West Coast spread is a run game.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build.
Dion, I hope you do realize Jason Recker is actually has the same speed as you.
They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now left side on the swing pass.
You and Jason Recker have 99 speed.
And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Now, here's Mayfield.
And Mayfield's pass incomplete. His speed's always been 99.
More problems here on third
No,
down.
it was 99.
So far in this
I
first
told
half.
you it was 99.
As well as I do in this
Last
league.
week. You can go check the stream. I said the same exact thing. I said it's 99, not 97.
Because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away. And, look at
And
this.
the punt is in the back of the end zone. Okay, dude. After this game, I'm going to put it in. I'm going to like take a 10-minute break and then put it in.
They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City, and they are on top right now as well. They've got it 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the
I
drive.
said, all right.
Sheds off the
Oh,
tackle.
Ingram's going.
Now an opening.
And he's going to go.
Mark Ingram.
Miles Garrett chasing him, but it's not going to get him.
In for a Ravens
That's a touchdown.
Mark Ingram.
I'll be right back.
80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the 1st down and change our momentum?
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the 1st round, but they circled back in the 2nd round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke off a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Mayfield down. And that is incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He hasn't had his best day. They have been good running the football, and they have the lead, though, so maybe he just personally wants to improve his play.
And that's without a doubt, because at the end of the game, he wants to feel like he had a really good hand in his team winning, if in fact they do go on and get that done. But the bottom line is finding a way to win the game. So if you're not playing that well, but somebody else is on the team, keep going to that hot hand.
Yeah, not over yet, but looking good here in the second quarter.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Jackson on first down. They go screen. This is Ingram. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. And Jackson throwing once more, looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Antonio Gates, his second touchdown on the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's
16-0. Really? What is going on?
A four-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go.
And OBJ with the reception.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was trying to go back to Beckham there.
They're going to try for a field goal? What? No way this is good. No way. I'm sorry, but no way. Yeah.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
17-0 as we head into halftime.
Stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September.
All right.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our
So I leave for like,
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
it's 17-0 Ravens right now. Hi Jasper, how you doing?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
And the
number 3.
Browns will get the ball back. Could we see a comeback here? I mean, it's only 17. We get into the third quarter. 6 minutes on the clock. I still got it. Yes, you still have until week 9.
Getting set to start off this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah,
all right, Baker
now,
Mayfield.
so as you mentioned,
No, it's week 9. Week 8 is the week before. And Chubb runs over defender.
Find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right
It's
now
9.
you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive.
Gosh,
kickstart.
guys, it's
That'll
9.
move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many
Baker
of the other backs in the
Mayfield.
league.
Understand a handoff to Chubb, and Chubb is going to be turning around for some reason.
Maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I don't know why they just don't have OBJ and Jarvis Landry just burn these
They go with
chums.
on second down.
Anyways, Chubb runs again and is stuck behind the lines. Scrimmage, and Griffith
But these guys gonna chop
is
into
the one
that
who comes up
deficit.
with the play.
They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Mayfield.
Mayfield looking to pass, and he will be sacked
And he's gonna be
by
driven
Griffin.
down. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
You said that last week,
Another
Dion.
empty possession here, partner, and I don't think
Why don't you just come visit
first
me
down
in
the third quarter,
Buffalo
they can
and
truly afford
let's
any
run
more
some
the rest of the
practice,
way.
you know?
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're
Run some
exactly right. They
practice,
gotta
train
find
with
some
us,
answers
you know.
quickly.
Work with Carson Wentz and the Bills.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
And this punt will be down at the 3.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you.
And this
they
run
need to light a fire.
brought to
But
the
in this case,
3, no
let's go
gain
into
on the play.
virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense,
And
don't give up any points.
brought down at the
Back over to the
4,
offense.
gain of 1.
Let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game.
3rd and 9.
Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. Sometimes
And
your
another
offense gets
run.
challenged.
He
Sometimes
gets
you don't want them to. They did try to
to
stick
the
to the running game on the
13, I
first two
believe
plays.
that's a
Didn't amount to
first.
much.
And
How was that
now
first
facing
down?
a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking
How
up
is that a first down?
Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram. He goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now
I
he
see it.
figures to be the top
I
guy
thought
in
the ball was
Baltimore
still behind.
backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar
And
Jackson.
a
But
fullback
great
run,
presence.
Ricard.
Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Yeah, so Ingram's pretty old.
Takes me back to something
9
a famous
NFL
old
seasons.
coach once
Let's
said.
see.
Any player he wants on his team, he wants him
1,
to be
2, 3,
agile,
4.
mobile,
Let's see, you
and
usually
most
get drafted at the
definitely
age of 24.
hostile.
So he's like 32, 33. What is going on here? What? Antonio Brown.
4-yard loss loss really sets him back now for second
Ingram,
down.
Gore, Peterson. Dude, that's a
Pass for negative
dynamic
yards,
trio
obviously
of
no
running
good.
backs
Maybe
right
he
there.
shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't
I
have
want to
caught it.
see that.
I think we were seeing it
Hey,
at the same time, weren't we?
you want to trade me
Maybe
Ingram?
you let that one go, right? Because you can see the
David,
lost yardage about to
trade me
develop,
Ingram.
but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch
I have Gore
everything.
and Peterson.
So it's
Well,
really
I'm
hard
going to pick
be
up
mad at
Peterson.
him and yell at
I'm
him
waiting for
trying
someone to
make
get
that
Redskins
play.
so I can pick up Peterson. Like, give me Peterson, man.
On second down now, it's Ingram, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back.
I'll trade you Singletary. No, that's 21. This is 20. Jackson to Brown down.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 30.
Team full of Ingrams versus Gores. That would be funny if I could see.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the
I wish you could copy a player
Back to the NFL scoreboard
and just keep
for
changing,
second,
like,
third quarter
just
and
keep
ending.
copying
You
them and
saw the
change their
score at the bottom of
positions.
your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there.
I feel like
We'll
the
keep you
Gores would
updated
do
on
better
that
than
one as it
Ingrams though.
progresses. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And Jackson on the run.
6 yards there.
Gain
on
of
the
6
keeper
on the
at
play.
second down.
He's not on the Lions. For MFL, he's on the Redskins.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Lamar, 2 runs in a
Looks to me
row.
like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Here's
Lamar
Jackson
looking pass.
operating from the gun. Gates
Got a
with
man,
the
Gates. I thought that was an interception for that. I was about to be like, oh my gosh, game changer. But nope.
Well, they're unable to convert that into
That's
much,
what
but
might
it's
do.
never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption
Peterson
he can
is
cause.
on the Redskins. I'm sorry, but Peterson's on the Redskins. Peterson didn't go to the Lions until this season, this year, in 2020, 2021 season.
Now it's Jackson. Right side catch. This is Gates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much game. Ravens got this one.
This third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football.
Actually, no, Browns.
We get set for the 4th.
Ravens got 17 in one quarter.
Third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's
Dude,
3rd and 2.
you see your roster on screen right now. You can watch your roster now.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first
I'm too
down.
lazy to do all the rosters again, dude. That was annoying.
On a gain of 6.
That's
Do
what
my
happened
eyes
to you.
deceive me, or is he getting stronger as
Hey,
this game moves
you
on?
don't know what's going to happen. Your team scored 17 in one quarter. The Browns can do it too.
I do believe
You don't know
someone put a lot
what
of
can happen.
time in the offseason and continues to condition
Anything
during
can
the
happen.
season
It's Madden
in order to continue to
simulation.
carry the ball at this rate.
And hand off to Ingram. And he will be brought down at the 21.
Before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy
Bruh.
workload. But you and I both
Fine.
know, well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
I think I'm just going to do what I did for WFL back when SFL was around. I'm just going to do a regular stream for the franchise owners.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get him
down at the
right about
20.
the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Jackson, Ingram.
It's Ingram. And he'll get this one
Down
down,
at
about the 17.
after another
Give him
gain of
3
2.
yards, and now they're left needing
3rd
a
and
conversion
6.
here on 3rd and 6.
Another run to Ingram, and he will get the first.
And brought brought down, but not before they
7-yard line.
get it inside the 10 to the
16
7.
rushes. How is he not
Bit of a
fumbled once?
surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field.
Another run. Calling it. Eric Bloom this time.
Conversion, and now they've got a 1st
Oh,
and goal.
Jackson.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's
Getting it
brought
too.
down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Eric Bloom going to
2
run.
yards the gain on the
Come on,
keeper,
give
and
Eric
second
Bloom the
down.
ball. Or are you going to pass it? I feel like they're going to pass it and throw an interception. Calling it right now. Pass it.
Second down and goal. Jackson.
Oh, no. Throw a touchdown. Never mind. All right. Well, that's pretty much game. 24-0 with 2 minutes left in the 4th. No way they can do anything.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules?
They might score a touchdown, but that'll be it.
Game over.
Unless some miracles happen.
Because this certainly feels like it's over. after
That's
that
Zach
drive.
Ertz with the reception, too.
Crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew.
I
they
want
had to
something
stop them
big
on
to
that
happen.
drive.
Like the Browns, like ultimately come out of nowhere with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the.
I think this one might just
I want something crazy to happen. That would be awesome. 3 touchdowns within.
The lead is now 24.
That would be awesome. I would love that. That would bring the exact excitement we needed to this league. 24-0 Ravens, dude. That's crazy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
24-0. Pulled the Ravens pulled the nowadays Atlanta Falcons.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard
Baker
line.
Mayfield. Throw some dots. Throw some dimes.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And let's face it, this drive
Throw a
is not gonna
dime.
be
Get the
buried
ball
on
back.
this
Throw
game,
another
but
dime. Get
it's
the ball
kind of
back and
important
throw
for one
another
reason,
dime.
isn't it?
Get the ball back and then get a field goal to tie the game and then go win it from overtime. That would be crazy. I would love that though. That would be awesome.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
Landry able to get it to the 35.
Of 8, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Fight the ball, Mayfield.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Why is he don't? Okay, well, he still gets the first.
I think he got that with one hand. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And that's a sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Browns
Man,
the
I was
first of
hoping
their
they would
3
do something
timeouts.
crazy and they'd actually
As
come
they'll
back.
talk it
But
over here before what'll be an important
the
third down.
Browns once again. Oh,
Now here's a deep shot
all right.
that's complete.
That's
And he's
big.
brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
At least they're going to get some points.
To the line and get him set.
If they can do something right here. And no,
It's going to be knocked away.
that would have been awesome.
And incomplete.
Mayfield's trying
The
to
safety that time,
dot
Tony
it in there.
Jefferson
You need
there
a
on
lot of
the
that.
coverage. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rashard Higgins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for two. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I told you they're going to get a touchdown. They didn't get the 2-point, but they got the touchdown.
And I think that in most places on the field,
They spent 2 minutes on that drive. That's not something you need to do, Baker. Why does Baker have low IQ in Madden like he does in real life? Baker's good, but he has low IQ.
Closes in on him, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Yeah, the finals 24-6. Unless something could happen in 26 seconds, but I doubt that happen. Alright.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
And that's final, yeah. So the Browns are no longer undefeated.
Baltimore victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking
no
the ball
turnovers
away.
either. That's crazy.
What we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And
I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.